And more breaking news coming to us on the broadcast. This is a case of another avalanche that has hit the Shaitani Nala at Zojila Pass. And it has ended up burying two trucks which rolled down deep into the gorge. Now, we've been told that the Kargil police, the BRO men, and also the Indian Army are currently pressed into service. They are rescuing the three injured drivers very, very quickly. Rescue operation is currently being carried out by the Kargil police, and no casualties have been reported from the incident. So there is another avalanche that has hit the Zojila Pass area. Remember, there was an avalanche that had hit just a few days ago, and there were predictions that there will be three more avalanches in the area in Jammu and Kashmir. We do know how many vehicles were buried under the snow. Now we hear of a fresh avalanche that has hit close to Zojila Tunnel. My colleague Ishan has more details. Ishan, we hear that the rescue operations are underway and no casualties have been reported. However, are the three drivers safe?
Well, lucky enough for the drivers that they are safe because this is a massive avalanche which has, hit them at the Zojila. This is an all-important pass which connects Kashmir to Ladakh region. Yesterday, we also witnessed a massive snow avalanche burying certain trucks. And then only Indian Army, along with the Kargil police and other officials there, launching a massive operation. And after their hectic efforts, they were able to take out those drivers successfully. Remember, there haven't been any casualties, but those who were under that avalanche have been taken for medical attention. But largely, they are safe. Yes, this is a very critical route, and at this particular point of time, there are these avalanches which keep on coming in this particular region. This is the only road right now which is through to Ladakh, and a lot of supplies go to Ladakh region through this particular road. There is already a tunnel which we are reporting on, last week. That is an important lifeline. Yes, the army has this year reduced the time of the opening of this pass. It will act as a big boost to the Ladakh region. But yes, one has to be very careful about these avalanches. But the good news is that nobody has been injured and nobody has died in this avalanche.
And Ishan, there were predictions that there are going to be more that are going to be coming, three in number. Have there been any sort of, things that have been put in place so that, instances like what we see today can be avoided, or probably the route blocked?
Well, yes, there are already men from not only BRO, Border Roads Organization, but from the Indian Army and the Kargil police are deployed along that particular road. Most of them keep an eye on these, avalanches. If there's an avalanche, they signal and use whistles to ask those drivers to stop their vehicles or to come out if they are coming under it and they can't pass. There is no mechanism basically to check what time an avalanche will come. But as the snow will start melting, yesterday we witnessed fresh snow on the Zojila pass, and this is the time when avalanches come. But yes, things have to be supplied. People have to commute to that particular road. There is a risk factor, but as you know, that nobody has been injured. But there are mechanisms which are being deployed to ensure the safety and security of those who are traveling on that particular path.
Absolutely. And Ishan, this is a very important point that you've made. This is the month where the snow really melts, and that's when these instances of avalanches really increase. However, this particular route that we are talking about, considering just yesterday we'd seen another avalanche, we'd seen so many trucks that were buried under the snow, and how there were efforts being made, something similar has been seen today. Is there no way that this route can be blocked for that interim when the snow is melting along this side?
Well, yes, the government takes such decisions. We have the Kargil side, when the administration there also decides at a certain point of time that they don't want the traffic to go, and sometimes it's also stopped from the Kashmir side. But yes, since yesterday we have seen two avalanches coming on that road, which could have risked lives of several people, because there's a lot of commuting happening right now. A lot of people from Kargil and Ladakh actually go out during the peak winter time. They stay in Kashmir or Delhi or Punjab, and this is the time when they return back, go to their homes because the weather is slightly improving. going. So yes, the government may have to consider that there's a risk factor involved in the road travel through that particular way. But on the other hand, the supplies have to be sent because there are trucks that are sending, fresh supplies of fruits, vegetables, medicine, and other essentials, which has to go through the road transport. Because then the government has to, use the Indian Air Force and rope them in to send supplies, which is very costly. And generally, this road actually saves a lot of money for not only the defense forces but also for the people who are living in Ladakh. Yes, the call will have to be taken by the administration, but as of now, the traffic will be restored once again because the avalanche has hit the road. There are BRO officials who take the snow out of the particular road and then let the traffic flow freely.
All right, Ishan, thank you so much for keeping our viewers updated on all the information that is happening along the Zojila tunnel. We right now do know about how there is another one of those avalanches that has hit this particular area where 2 trucks have been found buried who rolled down deep into the gorge, and right now rescue operations are underway to take out 3 drivers who are under the snow. No casualties, thankfully, have been reported so far.